a giant merger, some gingerbread houses to lick, so many penguins, and more. This is your theme park news for the week of November 7th, 2023. Hi guys, Matt here, back again with a bunch of theme park ingredients that I lovingly mixed together, then shoved into an oven and baked at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. And then I removed it, I let it cool on a windowsill, and then I lightly frosted it. Let me cut you a nice slice of headlines. Okay, we're getting right to it. And one of the biggest theme park stories of the year, Cedar Fair and Six Flags announced that they're merging in a deal worth an estimated $8 billion. This merger will make them one of the largest theme park companies in North America. The merged companies will control 27 amusement parks, 15 water parks, and 9 resorts spread out among the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. In addition to Cedar Point, Cedar Fair also operates legendary Knott's Berry Farm in California, Kings Island in Ohio, and Kings Dominion in Virginia. The partnership also combines previous intellectual property rights to Looney Tunes, DC Comics, and Peanuts. The deal is expected to close in the first half of 2024. Disneyland closed Tarzan's treehouse more than 2 years ago, but now guests will be able to climb through the branches of the giant treehouse again. On November 10th, the reimagined Adventureland treehouse will be open and inviting Disneylanders to experience the house we all want to live in. Inspired by classic Disney film Swiss Family Robinson, if anybody still remembers that, the re-themed attraction features an original story about a family living in a treehouse on Jungle River. If you're looking to go climb a tree, then book a trip to Disneyland. Also, even if you aren't looking to climb a tree, then book a trip to Disneyland. Just go book a trip to Disneyland. You don't need a reason. Treat yourself. Like gingerbread and edible houses, Disney World has announced its full lineup of gingerbread displays. Starting on November 8th, head to the Grand Flow to see its annual gingerbread house made with over 10,000 pieces of gingerbread, an 85-pound chocolate Santa Claus, snowmen, and edible snowflakes. Aren't all snowflakes technically edible? There are also 24 hidden Mickeys in honor of the 24th anniversary. In addition to the Grand Floridian, there will be displays at Yacht Club, Contemporary, Boardwalk, Beach Club, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and the American Adventure in Epcot. Head over to the Walt Disney World website to see more information. Dates have been announced for Universal Orlando's Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival. The beads and fun return daily starting February 3rd and conclude on April 7th, 2024. Inspired by Carnival celebrations from around the world, the festival includes live concerts, international cuisine, beads that are going to eventually end up in that bead tree when you're leaving City Walk, and of course that amazing parade. The Mardi Gras celebration is included with your theme park tickets, so don't stress out. Just show up and get your New Orleans on. I have no idea what that means. Head over to universalorlando.com and book a package. Just show up. I'm not the boss of you. SeaWorld San Diego got a new delivery this week. An emperor penguin chick was hatched for the first time in 13 years. SeaWorld San Diego is the only place outside of Antarctica where you can find emperor penguins. And no one wants to go to Antarctica. That's how you end up possessed by aliens. We've all seen the thing. An endangered species, SeaWorld's Penguin Encounter is home to a colony of 17 emperor penguins, along with 300 others, including king, Gentoo, macaroni, chinstrap, and Adelie penguins. Talk about a bad time to get a flat tire. The Walt Disney World monorail had to be evacuated after it became stuck. 71 passengers were safely rescued after emergency crews were dispatched when the train experienced a flat tire. Early rumors suggest that this is the work of new Disney princess Slash? Well, I guess Slash's tires? Is that what this joke means? I remind myself to fire these new joke writers. There were no injuries, and Disney gave out gift cards and Lightning Lane passes to those impacted. Kings Dominion is reversing a 2023 experiment that kept them open on weekends year-round. The Virginia theme park cited poor attendance as the reason for the reversal, which will now close after December's Winterfest and reopen in March. When asked for comment, a fake source said, January and February are cold. Guess another theme park mystery solved. Smash those Halloween pumpkins and break out the tinsel, because Busch Gardens is transitioning from Howl-O-Scream to Christmas Town in both their Tampa and Williamsburg parks. Featuring holiday food, twinkling lights, and seasonal characters, the parks will be decked out for the season. Williamsburg event is separately ticketed and runs from November 10th through January 7th. See buschgardens.com/Williamsburg for ticket information. Tampa's event runs November 11th through January 7th and is included with park admission. It's unclear whether they will be putting Santa hats on the giraffes, but they totally should. Dollywood's new Heart Song Lounge officially opened on November 3rd. Dolly Parton herself welcomed guests during the grand opening ceremony. The rustic lodge was designed for families with details such as bunk beds, play areas, shops, and a communal fire pit that offers nightly s'mores. The resort offers priority access to both Dollywood and Splash Country with early park entry on Saturdays, plus time-saver passes and transportation to the park. Reservations are open now at Dollywood.com. SeaWorld Orlando has released more details about their new family coaster, Penguin Trek. The coaster will include 2 launches and top speeds of 43 miles per hour and more than 3,000 feet of track. Included during the ride are both indoor and outdoor scenes telling the story of a penguin research mission and concludes at SeaWorld's penguin habitat. Penguin Trek is currently being built by B&M and is scheduled to open next spring. Hopefully actual penguins will be allowed to ride because penguins love a roller coaster. And you know who loves penguins? Bloggers. Party man Zach Hilton is out at Busch Gardens Williamsburg for their town hall. But even more exciting, they're jumping on the legendary Loch Ness Monster for the last time before it goes down for an extensive refurbishment and reimagining. Right along with the guys at Thrill Me Podnet. Anna and Tyler have a full guide to the holidays at Universal Orlando. Join them as they break down all the winter festivities around the parks, including Grinchmas and holidays, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You know where to find them. It's the Pew 2. Offhand, Disney is counting down the top 10 rides that need holiday overlays. What rides do you think could be transformed during the season? Head over to Offhand Disney and sound off in the comments. It's time to delve into the world of social media and dispatch some unwanted wisdom to some of your posts. It's unsolicited advice from me, Matt. First up, it's at New York Post that says Disney theme park guests are now pooping while waiting online for rides. Seriously? We're just going to post some low-hanging fruit? It's probably not the best words, but is this what has become of journalism? Articles about pooping? This isn't what the people want. No one wants to think or comment on this. Next post. At DizDining_com, great name, says group of guests intentionally poop on Disney World attraction area shutdown. Really? Come on, man. At Kathy Ms. Chachi says, shocked Disney World staff say visitors have taken a poop on the floor. At Doubtful Kevin says, the Disneyland and Disney World poop rumors are true. Hashtag end of Rome. Is that how Rome ended? Is it? At OU2CHH writes, finally got rich from selling poop. I'm going to Disney World. What is happening? What is going on? At Photo Guy 1 writes, my family was on a safari at Disney World when we saw a rhino taking a dump. My son yells out, oh well, everyone poops. Next, at Lance Class 54631 says, scooping up Pluto's poop at Disney World. And done. I'm done. This is what I get. So I get for doing this show. Enough of this segment. Hey, sometimes these shows aren't going to end on a high note. Sometimes we're going to try something and it'll just end in poop. There's probably a life lesson in there, but I'm too traumatized to figure it out. Come back next week and we'll do it again, but with 88% less poop. At least I hope. See you next week. You know what we're not going to see next week? Unsolicited advice. Bye, guys.